Hey guys, Wolvie here with a special presentation for the City of Final Fantasy Opera Omnia Global for the 3rd of September 2020. This is the Kain Highwind Character Spotlight / Quick Tips video. You guys know the drill. This will be going over the kits, how to best use them. So that's that on that. So with that out of the way, the usual disclaimer. Any opinion in this video will be my opinion and my opinion only. Second, the TonberryTroupe information for this. That way you can do some research on your own time. Will be in the description below. By that, their Twitter handle and their website, alongside the Dissidia database website link there. Second, the direction where the LD could go, because he does have his second rework on Global earlier than usual, so that is that on that. So we're just jump straight into first his kit. What does he have? Now, I will mention here before I go any further that with his EX ability, Fang of Claw, you have to have it realized and at a certain point to get the AoE splash style damage. Now, to reiterate the AoE splash style damage, meaning that the intended target gets everything, the non-targets get a certain percentage. So that's that on that. So with skill 1, it is jump 3. This is an AoE splash style damage with the HP damage, meaning that the intended target gets everything, the non-targets get half. Skill 2 is Gun Gear. This is a single target. The EX ability is Fang of Claw, so with the HP damage, it is the intended target gets everything, the non-targets get half, and again, you have to have this realized at a certain point to get the AoE splash style damage, and you also have to have it at 3 out of 3 post-realization to get a turn delayed mechanic. Now, the additional ability here is Brave Up Thrust. This is a HP damage here for a single target. So we have the kit, and the question comes down to how to best use it. Now the thing is that you do have to keep a close eye on his skill uses, because as of right now, even on JP, he has no ways to conserve his skill uses. So in a nutshell, and in a sense, it's basically, I hate to say this, is that he could run out of steam really fast. And it's really heartbreaking. Now, he's one of those units where, in a sense of a quick tip, you might want to bring along a battery who can extend the duration of the buffs. That's the only way he can conserve his skill uses. Now, honestly, though, it depends on what type of enemies he is facing. If it's single target, you could probably have a little bit more flexibility in what he can do. But if it's like a group, effort, he needs a battery with him. So that's the best way to really use him. And then the thing is, with Brave Up Thrust, the AA at this point is going to be the big thing that saves Kain. Because honestly, again, he doesn't have ways to conserve his abilities. And he's also one of those units that's kind of expensive to build. So, this is not going to be a long video at all, so that's that on that. So, I'm hoping that with the LD, it helps him with the conserving the skill uses in a more sustainable regard. So, with that, he does not have his 8080 Awakening. And, with that, like I said, it's not going to be a long video, but in a nutshell, and to recap, he's one of those characters where, in a sense of a quick tip, he needs a brave battery in the same party as him. Because it's the only way for him to really make the most observation of the buffs he has onto himself. And you actually want to keep a close eye on his skill uses, because it's the only way he avoids the whole aspect of running out of steam. So with that bit out of the way, next month's character spotlight quick tips is going to be on Sarah Farron, and hers is going to be split into two because part 1 is going to be, going over her information, and now part 2 is looking at her stat chart on the City of Database website to get a better idea of how is she supposed to be. So that's that on that, and then Leon will be the November spotlight. In December, I don't have anybody confirmed. Like I said, it is tentative to be Lightning because she gets her 88 awakening around that time on Global, but I could change that at any given point. So, with that, that's that on that. So with Wolvie here signing off, I will catch you all on the flip side.